SNS. No, smack you, pastry! Smack you! I did a frontal flip into the bot! I am truly a martial artist! I just front flip! This is where I... No, it's fine! Don't subscribe already! Good morning! Wow! Why thank you, Zab! You know, for my anniversary, if you can, like, give me a dab, I think that'll be a really nice anniversary present. You know what Mika needs? What? We're gonna be playing golf. Not today, Pipit. Not today, because I already have a lot of things to talk about today. What? A dab, you know? Dab me up, bro. Do I really need cat ear, Sheen? But, okay, I mean, it's better than you spending the points you get me. Okay, fine, whatever. Bye, Pipit. A flapjack? Wait, isn't a flapjack a kind of pancake? I could have given you... No, I'm not complaining. I'm just perplexed. I was just like, why? Oh, Smack, what's up, Pastry? Hey, dab me up, bro. Dab me up. And hi, everyone. Yeah, it is. I am celebrating my... Oh, thank you, Maui Wowie, for the confetti. I am celebrating my 4-year anniversary. Originally, I was gonna do it last Friday, which was the actual day. Pert, you've made it! Hi, Pert. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Originally, I was gonna do this stream last Friday, which was the actual day of my anniversary, October 10th. Unfortunately, there was some family stuff that occurred, and I decided to prioritize that, so I postponed it to this week. But it is still, you know, it is past 4 years, so I feel like any day I do this is technically a 4-year anniversary. You made it! Yeah, thanks for being here, Pert. Yeah, so I don't have a lot of big plans for today. I'm hoping to keep it chill. There's no like subathon goal, donathon goal, or like big events. Wowie, kapowie. I'm hoping just like vibe, and I came across a lot of announcement pictures that I used to make, and I still make for a lot of my streams. And I thought we can go over some of them and just kind of walk down the memory lane. For those who've been here since the beginning, you might recognize some stuff, and for those who just joined recently, you can learn a little bit of, okay, fine, Mika lore, I guess. Hi, Warrior. Hello, hello, Soup Lady. You're not even Soup Villain. Why are you calling me that? Is this a start? This is a start of something beautiful, or just a start of your stream? I think it's both. Hopefully, it's both. It's a cartoon character. Wait, who's a cartoon character? Mika's only goal is our soul. I'll be your idol. I'll only recognize the really early things because I love... You did, but I was really happy when you came back. I wonder at what point did you disappear? So I wonder at what point will you recognize things and then be like, okay, this is new to me. Mika 2.0? No, there's no big plans like 2.0 or big changes. I feel like the thing with me is I like... What?
Happy 4-year anniversary.
Why 24? Huh? Zad, why you... Okay, first of all, why 24? Is there something specific you want me to do with $24? Oh, Zad, why do you spend money, Zad? Zad, why? But why 24? It's such a specific number. Zad, why 24? What does 24 mean? Is there something in mind you have for me? Since you're so new, Pastry, do a exclamation mark follow age. Huh? Go get some lunch or something. I don't know. 24 is a really specific amount. I was like, is there something particular you want me to get? And I was gonna tip 44. Why 44? Wait, what? Mika... Why do you clip that? Follow age... Yeah, 3 years and 11 months. Yeah, you missed a whole month. I barely know you. 4? Night Owls! Thank you, Night Owls. I'm sorry, I don't think you're gonna get your penguin emote either. But thank you, Night Owls. Yeah, Gidio is my very first Twitch follower. So if Gidio basically, the follow age is exactly how long I have been streaming for. And actually, a little bit earlier, actually. You'd follow me before I started streaming. Here in Brazil, the number 24 is associated with gay people. Oh, that's fine. I'm cool with any number, but Zad, please don't ever do that again. That took me by a lot of surprise. Guys, give the bot a second. Give the bot a second. It needs I think like a 30-second cooldown. The bot's not broken. It just needs a little time. What do you mean, Night Owls? What did I do? I think you're overloading. Follow Ray. No! Dad, next time you stream, I'll sub to you. I'll give your money back to you. What? See, you just have to give it a little bit of time. Not the unfollow command. I don't think it works, thankfully. If you really want to unfollow, you're gonna have to manually click that button. I'll be sad to see you go, but, you know, that's the button to click. Good bot. Yeah, good bot, Zeribot. Don't gotta do that. Don't gotta do any of that. Wait, what? Me subbing to you or you streaming? Guys, please, please, give it like 30 seconds, please. I feel bad for the bot. Oh, Pert! 4 years, 6 years. Oh, you followed me like 1 day after I started streaming. And now my hat is on a hat. Hoyer, please! Should I quit Mika saying to manually? No, please, no! Guys, please, just like wait 30 seconds. Take your turn, take your turn. Topical. What's topical?
GG.
My hat on hat? GG. More like GG to the hat, not the hat, to the bot. Okay, wait like 30 seconds before doing it again now. Wait, Zap, oh my god, Zap, you've been following me for forever. What the heck? You've been following me for a lot longer than I expected. Oh yeah, see, ta-da! Ignore my hat, it looks kind of silly when I'm wearing a hat, like my party hat. But it is almost Halloween. 4 years, 4 days, 44. Oh, hi Vogan. 4 more years. I don't promise nothing. Let's just be happy that I made it this far instead of thinking about the future. The future is still very far away. Hi Tech Bat. Okay, no Hoyer, no! No joke about things like that. I am very proud of you, Mika. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Mika is not quitter. Yeah, I'm not a quitter. We'll see. I'll subscribe to 10 years in advance so you're forced to stream that long. Oh my god. I think I've told this story. Do the wiggle? Okay. I've told this story a couple times before, but when I first applied for... It's okay, Hoyer. Just want you nice and safe. You did it, Hoyer! Thank you. Thank you for 5 months and 3 weeks. But, take back. Give it 30 seconds. Give it 30 seconds. Thankfully, Twitch does not allow you to sub for that long, so I'm good there. But I just remember when I first applied for affiliate, Gidio found out and immediately subbed for 6 months. And at that time, I just started streaming for about a month, and I didn't even know if I can last, 3 months or something. And Gidio smacking subs for 6 months in advance, and at that point my thought was, oh crap, I better stream for at least 6 months so I don't waste their money. So 6 months was my short-term goal. Because of Gidio, I didn't even know that you could sub for 6 months in advance. I didn't even know you could sub in advance. Yeah! Oh, we'll get to that, Night Owls. We'll get into that. I have so many pictures to show you guys. That's both heartwarming and... I know! I was like, when I applied to be affiliate, I didn't think anybody would want to sub to me, let alone for 6 months in advance. Mika's a good bean. No, I'm just a human being. Mika lore for real. I feel like a lot of this is probably old information for you because Hert's also one of the hugs explode with happiness. Hert's also one of the OGs where they subbed 1 day after my debut stream because after my debut stream, I didn't realize you had to enable VODs, so I basically lost my first stream forever, and I was crying about it on Twitter. And I think, Pert, you saw me crying about it. I was like, man, she's so pitiful. I'm gonna follow her. And that's how Pert followed me. Gidio, good job guilting Mika into her streaming career. Thanks, Gidio. First stream, yeah, I want to talk about my first stream and some of the streams that I've done over the years and just go down a memory lane and chill and chat a little bit. I wish I could stay. Good night, all. Have a good... Thank you, Zach. Thank you so much for being here. The donation confused me. Thank you so much. I hope y'all all have a wonderful sleep. And yeah, take care. By the way, 5.5k. Keep going, Zap. You're halfway there. I wish Mika was here to see this. Wait, where am I? Hi, Adicarius. No, you're not late. Nobody's ever late. Everyone is here exactly the time they need to be. Like a wizard. I still Wait, are you serious? You're still subbing 6 months in advance? Okay, no pressure, Mika. Hi, Folly! Why are you sticking your tongue out at me? I'll make sure you spend Zaf $24 exactly how they want you to. They just said get a lunch or something. I don't know. Okay, I have to calculate the tax as well. So something that's exactly $24. Or else we're gonna have problems. Yo, man, I don't want no problems. Sub 6 months in advance every month. That doesn't even make sense. Isn't that what they call exponential growth if you keep doing that? I remember saying that if you tell somebody to give you a penny on the first day and then double it each day, it sounds like it's not a lot, but by the end of the month, you'll get a lot of money. I forgot how much. I don't think it's exponential. Okay, then I don't know the term for it. See you, Zath! As a 4-year anniversary present, you should delete Grinka. Man, I wish. I wish if it was a present for myself. That's linear? It's just steep? Oh, there's too much math. Don't be rash. So, looking at the pictures, I don't think a lot of people recognize this, but this was my very first a Twitch banner. Does anybody remember this? Anybody here who saw this? I drew this just for my Twitch banner. And at that time, I wanted some catchy slogan. And yeah, because I wanted it to have color, Gidio. I'm not eating it. I'm just sitting in it, so it's okay. I wanted to have some kind of catchy slogan, so I just put the Mika Shiyu show. It was never part of lore. I was never trying to make my streams like a show or anything. I just wanted it to have some writing, so I just wrote the Mika Shiyu show, and now it's kind of my tagline. Actually, it's exponential for the first 6 months, and now I'm Mika. I remember this from before I knew you existed. Wait, how could you know this? How can you see this if you didn't know I existed, Green Kitty? Where did you see it? At that time, you hadn't given up on lettuce and tomatoes. It was a simpler time, an innocent time. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. No, I wanted my burger to have some color for decorative purposes. I'm not eating it. It's okay. I'm not opposed to burger with veggies to look at. I just won't eat it. Mika, see you later. Wait, are you going somewhere? It's more like the Mika see you shonen. Shonen? Shonen Jump? Am I Naruto? Grin Kitty watch of odds? Grin is timeless. I'm Yowie Wowie! So at that time I wanted to draw for my Twitch, do a flip. No, I'm wearing a skirt! Ah, smack you! No, your last name sounds like C. Yes, I have heard that joke before. Gran, wanna see what this is about? Wait, Gran? Wait, Folly, your grandma? You're having your grandma watch my stream? For real? Okay, let me be on my best behavior. Hi, Folly, Granny. Nice to meet you. I am one of Folly's friends, Mika. It's really nice to meet you. I wish you good health, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you, Anacarius. Thank you. I looked it up on the power scaling wiki, and Mika is hyperversal and faster than light. How did that happen? Speak slower and louder. Sorry. Hi, Folly's Granny. My name is Mika. Ow! Nice to meet you. Well, I'll pass that back along to her. So she's not watching this stream, Folly. Both of you to assume you're friends with Folly? I am Folly's acquaintance. Nice to meet you. Oh my God, see you on a Saturday? Well, it's not a Saturday for me. It's a Friday for me. Oh, that joke? Okay. Diffuse! Low survivor! Ow! Pert, why? This is Mika. She taught me federal. Folly, please don't make your granny think you're hanging out with the wrong crowd and that I am the wrong crowd. Whatever the joke is, divorce? What? It's like double friendship. I don't want to be behind bars for this friendship. Lone survivor is a dad joke. No. Why do you know so many dad jokes? Are you a dad? Well, it's just a parent, you know? Get it? A parent? Okay, here's a dad. I am a joke though. You make people laugh because we're laughing with you. Okay. Why did the bread break up with the butter? So why did the bread break up with the butter? I believe you, lone survivor. One day Ink will fight you. Wait, did I tell you the one about the general? Is it the Sleevies one, Arfang? Gidio? No. Thank you, pastry. Yes, Iron. Yes. Their relationship was toast. Good job. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, ZBs? Because their relationship was toast, and now I'm Mika Man. Because the butter had the hots for the pan. Wait, you guys put your bread in a pan? The devil guy is here. Hi, Lighthouse. What's up, man? Are you a broom because you sweep me off my feet? No, don't let Sari Bot took away my job. The bread crust issues. Man, even after telling the punchline, y'all come up with much better ones than me. Gender band? Yeah! This is the Mike man. It was a divorce adjacent to... I mean, they're breaking up, so it's not that. Checkmate. Are you a dad now? Sure, I do have a daughter. Mika, I just learned about lash eggs. What's a lash eggs? The butter was in bread? Okay, yo, I already told you the punchline. Why are you still guessing? What's a lash egg? Why didn't the shrimp have any... Yeah, it's a little shellfish. I really like that one too. So, we have a lot of pictures to go through. Let's go on the next one. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about... And again, like a lot of these stories are probably not new. I say them from time to time, but just for the sake of today's memory lane, I'll talk about it again, like why I started streaming. So first of all, I didn't know too much about VTubers at first. I came across a corpo VTuber clip at one point on YouTube, and I was like, what the smack is that? Is that a person? But they're anime. And they're like, but they're reacting in real time. Like, what is that? And it really fascinated me. I thought it was really cool. But at that time, I thought it was a corpo thing. I thought you can't be a VTuber unless you work for a corpo. And the idea of indie VTubers was not, like, I was not aware that was such a thing. Corpo sounds so scummy. Okay, corporate then? Like, but that is what they're called, the Hoyer. Super cyberpunky. But they are, okay, agency VTubers? Does that sound better? Okay, agency VTubers. I thought that you have to be in like an agency in order to get a VTuber avatar, basically. It looks like it costs a lot of money. And it's actually true. A lot of them do cost a lot of money. That's why they look so good as well. I'm just saying, that is true too. I get what you mean. We gotta, wait, the what tower against the what lone survivor? So then, thank you, Meowie Wowie. So then, my friend, Yoichi, I was chatting with her, and I knew her before my streaming days, and she said to me, oh yeah, by the way, I've started streaming. I'm like, oh, you started streaming? So I knew about streaming, like, about, you know, flesh tubers. And she said, yeah, I'm a VTuber. I'm like, what? Are you working for an agency? She's like, no, I'm an indie one. There's indie VTubers? And she's like, yeah, you can also be a PNG tuber. Like, if you don't have the means to make a moving model, you can just be a PNG tuber. Like, basically, you can stream in, like, however you like. I was like, huh? I was like, do you think I can do something like that too? And she was like, yeah, of course you can if you want. So for the next month, I just really got into the zone of wanting to try out VTubing. And I made my model. I didn't really have a design in mind. I just made it on the fly. I made my Twitter account. I made my Twitch account. I made a Discord. And it just flew by. That month just flew by. And my friend Yoichi asked me, did you ever start streaming? No, I'm sorry, Green Kitty. No, I'm just a hikikomori now. I'm just at home all the time. A lot of the high-end models are like 1 to 2. Yeah, it can be like thousands, like $1,000 or more I hire. But those are mostly 2D though. I feel like a lot of agency VTubers tend to be 2D and not 3D. I'm gonna be a little slow for a bit, just got back from the gym recently. Oh, you're getting the games that are curious? Arasaka Tower is the headquarter building of a giant corporation in the universe got nuked once. Wait, what series are you referring to? Dang. Hammer, why do you put that there? Not including ranking. So then for my very first stream, I was very nervous because I've never streamed before. Oh, Cyberpunk! Oh, I never played Cyberpunk, which is why it was not familiar. What was it? Meowie, please! I don't need to see pastry like that. I feel like I can't say. I don't want to look. So then I decided my very first stream, I asked Yoichi if it, oh my god, you guys! I asked if our very first stream could be a collab stream so she can be there with me for my very first stream. So we decided to play Untitled Goose Game because it's a 2-player game. And I thought there's enough to do that I won't be so nervous because I'm not focused on chat as much. So I chose Untitled Goose Game for it. And if you ask me how that stream went, I couldn't... Wait, Gideon, why do you enable emote-only mode? Wait, no, Gideon, what are you doing? No, Gideon, no! Gideon! No! How do you turn that off? Gideon, don't! Okay, how do I Okay, how do I undo that? Gina, don't do that. Okay, it's disabled. It's disabled. You can talk again. Why do you do that? Yeah. Oh, you were there, Arvin? Oh, thank you for my skunk outfit. No, you guys can type again. I don't know why Gina did that. I was like, why? I think. Maybe this was my very first stream. But if you ask me who was there and how I did. Oh yes, I have done this a couple times. This became a two-parter with Yoichi. I did it again with David. Then I did it solo once. But Pert, you weren't here for this one. You weren't here for part 1, remember? It's after I lost my VOD. Then you came to follow me. Oh, sorry, Diffuse. It looks like you lost your sub. You know what to do. Mika skunk do 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 do. Mika skunk do 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 do. Mika skunk do 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 do. Yeah! But again, I don't remember too much of it. It went by in a blur because I was very, very, very nervous. I remember there were some people who showed up and people who said hi. Can't remember how I did because I lost the VOD forever. Again, I didn't realize at Twitch you had to click a button to enable VODs. So I lost it because I remember right after streaming, I was like, oh, let me see how I did. Where's my VOD? I love how Mika endorses Diffuse sub. No, Diffuse to sub to Pastry, not to me. Diffuse was trying to do a Pastry emote, but he couldn't. So I was like, you can sub to Pastry, not to me. You're still not allowed, Arfang. Poor Mika is a victim of Pavlov. Oh, is the baby shark thing? No, sorry, Pippin, it won't work. Recreate the first stream in manga. I don't even remember what the first stream was. I can't recreate it because, again, it's a blur. I don't remember. But after the first stream, I felt a little bit more comfortable to try doing my very first solo stream. So my first solo stream was... Where's my... Hollow Knight! So my first ever stream and my first solo stream was Hollow Knight. And it's fun. Never, GDO. I've seen how Silksong is. I won't survive it. I wasn't here for that. But I've played a lot of Hollow Knight though, Arfang. Silksong went, never, Purred. It's too hard for me. I barely survived Hollow Knight. I'm not gonna survive Silksong. Is that the same thing? No, you don't understand. Silksong is a lot less forgiving than Elden Ring. Like, Elden Ring I can still somewhat cheese. I can't with Silksong. I can't even pogo. That's not JRPG. I've streamed lots of non-JRPG games, Hugs. So, the reason why I chose Hollow Knight as my first game to stream solo... Let's download the Silksong multiplayer mod. I can carry you. Can you literally carry me through the spikes? I somehow managed to avoid your Hollow Knight streams. That's impressive because I streamed this for quite a while. Silksong's easy? Listen, I don't have skills like you. I really barely survived. I didn't even get the true ending because I couldn't defeat Radiance. You just get good! Shut up! So, I thought Hollow Knight would be a really fun game to watch. Take it! I'm sorry, still no Psychonauts. Yeah, soda pop. Oh, you can see my tail! I feel like I'm dancing right now. Ow, 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 ow! Yeah, soda pop. Oh, thank you, Hugs. Unfortunately, it doesn't count as 10K. Why would you think? Yeah, I'm sorry, Hugs. Thank you, though. I count this as soda pop working? Sure. Oh, because I thought Hollow Knight would be a fun game to try because there's a... I don't know, it just looks like a really fun game to watch people play. Even though I haven't played a lot of Metroidvanias other than Ender Lilies. So I decided to try Hollow Knight. You're my Psychonauts. You're my little Psychonauts. Boop! I love what it gives... No. It's not random, Arfang. I think Hugs did it on purpose. Hugs also gifted a sub to Mexico 7-Eleven once. When I asked him, why do you gift a sub to 7-Eleven Mexico? What was your answer, Hugs? Oh, thank you for the 7-stream streak. You did keep your streak. Nice. Hi, Maury. Thank you. Thank you so much. Skunka. Don't call me that. You're not wrong, but don't call me that. And this was a lot of fun. I feel like so there were some people who joined just because I was playing Hollow Knight, because Hollow Knight has a very supportive and tight-knit community. Unfortunately, I did really badly. So, no! Speaking of doing badly. Yeah, it's pretty darn bad. Can I be not Grinka for my 4 years? For 5 minutes! GDO! Thanks, Mori. Thank you. Agree! I probably wouldn't have been such a Mika fan if you didn't play Hollow Knight. How come? Was there something about how I played it that you liked? But you joined when I was playing Animal Crossing. Grink, it was inspiring watching me struggle. Ah! What you need? Nice round number. Lighthouse, you know you can change this, you know? Yeah, I saw Pastry Wife got a sub. Thank you for the nice round number, and thank you for gifting a sub to Pastry Wife, Anti-Acid Amino, and Hazel the Puppy Girl. Thank you. So this was, so Hollow Knight was a lot of fun to play. There were times though that I did so bad that I feel like I gave myself a lot of pressure. I thought to play games like this, you have to get good. And if you were bad at it, you were wasting people's time. Not gonna lie, there was one... I never rage quit, but I got really sad one time because I was in the White Palace and I was stuck in one screen for, no joke, like 2 hours. Because I just could not make the jump no matter what. And I was like tearing up because I thought that I was wasting everyone's time. Like people came in to watch me play, and here I am stuck on one screen for 2 smacking hours. Yeah, I was like, what the smack? People just like to see streamers die and be miserable. You don't need to be good. I was still really early on the Hoyer, so I didn't realize at that point how much people like to watch people struggle in streams. Yeah, sometimes it do be like that. Gideon! You have to do every boss fight perfectly or you need to quit gaming forever. But thankfully, I don't abide by those rules. Oh wait, tomatoes! I can use that in my pizza. Thank you, Hugs. But everybody always been very, very, very supportive, even when I was doing really badly. I was my harshest critic, as expected. But Hollow Knight, I learned a lot about a lot of things, really. But it was a very fun game, and I have very, very fond memories of it. Thank you for the 10 stream streak to views. You can eat pizza? Bro, what? I love pizza. Brinka's immune to these rules. If anybody wants to change my outfit, feel free. You know, the little outfit change button is right there. Clicky, clicky, click. And then, what else do I got here? Oh yeah, and I also played the whole series of games of Kukiyomi. Read the Room. This is kind of when I started doing some silly things out of stock for me. Probably, you need to like maybe cool down for another minute or something. Oh, thank you, Gidio! Thank you, Mikachu! Yeah, I much prefer to be Mikachu for this stream. Thank you. And back the... Pivot! Mika doing silly things? No way, I know, I'm such a serious person. So back then, I had a very potato computer. So the games that I can play on my PC were very, very limited. So most of the games that I streamed were on my Switch, or very simple games on the PC, like such as games made from RPG Maker. So Kukiyomi is another game that Hollow Knight I played on my Switch, and that was really difficult because my what's it called? Wait, what's it called? My capture card. My capture card had really bad lag, so I was consistently about 10 seconds behind. So and you know that with games like Hollow Knight, precision and timing is pretty important. So when you have lag, that makes things a lot more difficult. Maybe not a couple seconds, maybe. Maybe one. Sorry, maybe one. But it was still like sufficient that I noticed when I was playing it off stream, I did a lot better. Unfortunately, I had no way to really prove it to you. And I mean, I was gonna be bad at the game no matter what, but the lag really didn't help. And I was also playing it on my OBS screen because I didn't know how to watch games from my capture card. So basically, I was playing it while looking at my own stream. So I was in the way. Like sometimes if like I do anything, I block myself. And I was also playing with Joy-Cons. So it was a very intense experience. Also, Mori, I don't know why you're asking that. Kukiyomi was also another fun one because it was a mostly chatting kind of game. You go through different situations and you pick what is considerate or not. So we also chatted about what people consider to be considerate, and there were some really funny outcomes. So Kukiyomi, the Kukiyomi 4 came out and I immediately streamed that as well. Sorry, Pepe, I'm not saying that. Sorry, Hugs, wrong stream. Mikayomi, ay! I'm quite proud of how well I put my hair in there. Mika. Me being so considerate. Hi, Pocket! Are you up from your nap? Aloha, thank you for being here. And then, well, were you in fact considerate? Listen, consideration is a very subjective term. That's all I can say. The game may not labeled me. Why are you judging me, Ash Phoenix? The game may not have labeled me as considerate, but I feel like I put enough thought that I should have gotten like an honorary score. Sorry, Pippin, it doesn't work. Sorry, Mori, it doesn't work. Listen to... Pastry, who are you quoting? Pastry, what? Who are you quoting, Pastry? And then, what other... Inconsiderate... No! It's what you said to Ash. I did not say that. I can rig the outfit gacha, but I want to use the points. I don't think you want to use the points more. You should save it up for something nice. I just translated. I think you're a little bit biased, Pastry. Just a personal feeling. Ink Slime is very considerate. I do agree. So another game that I streamed for a while was Animal Crossing. I came across props, as you can tell. I was like, wait, I can do props? Like, I found out how to like manipulate my model and make it look like she's holding things. And I had a lot of fun doing that. Per, do you remember this one? That just sounds like you're trying to make... No, I don't. I'm just villager. Yeah, save your points for something nice, like a Neil Grinka outfit. We have very different definitions on something nice. This is when I met you, actually. Oh, during Animal Crossing? Yeah. I don't know why with the axe it looks like... Because I think I just got the axe in the game. I'm like, wait, I can totally replicate this with my model. So now I look a bit like a murder psycho. This is when Mika went full yandere. I'm not paying you my bells. I was shocked back then why Mika dresses like a serial killer. Wait, why I dress like one? Or why I look like one? What do you mean why I dress like... I'm still wearing the shirt. My shirt's like a serial killer? Remember I joined this stream and shared you dad jokes? Oh! Arifan had lots of good dad jokes. You still do, but you did that too. I don't remember what Mika was watching when I started watching. I don't remember too, Mori. I'm not going through every single game I've ever played. I'm just doing like a select few, so we may not encounter, but maybe it'll jog your memory. Wait, why you look kind of cute in that? Hugs! Hugs, I know! Never mind. Going by how you react to some of the game characters, but you know what? I'm not gonna comment much further. So Animal Crossing was another game that I thought would be very fun and different to try because it's pretty chill. Hi, Graf! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Looks like Ina. Wait, Ina from Hololive? Who looks like Ina? Animal Crossing brought out Yandere Mika spooky. Murder Cafes! You're not gonna see too much of these. I just want to be really silly for this one. I found you through Pastry. I think it was during Ender Lilies. I didn't personally stream Ender Lilies. I played it off stream, but I didn't stream it unless you meant Pastry streaming it. Thank you, Pocket! Thank you! Honestly, it's a good expression. Like the yandere face. So this one was fun. I didn't stream Animal Crossing for too long though, because the way I play games it's not really suited for Animal Crossing. I really like goal-oriented stuff, and Animal Crossing was very sandboxy and very chill, and you know, you make your own things, and eventually I kind of lost the drive to customize my house anymore. I also did the bell trick to get so much money. You know the turnip market? I looked back at the wrong time. Why is Mika an axe murderer? Because and my axe. And that's also where I met Pastry, which is when Gidio raided me and Pastry was in the raid. I was playing Animal Crossing. And at that time, hi Ray! That doesn't, no, of course not. Ignore my axe. I'm just trying to ask you a question. And at that time, I was trying to figure out how to decorate a particular room. And Pastry joked that I should put a couple hundred beds in there. So I ended up putting like 3 to 4 beds in the room and making it look extremely weird. And that's how I met Pastry for the first time. It was in that particular room in Animal Crossing. And then for the next couple years, even though I've stopped streaming Animal Crossing, I still did my New Year's Eve streams on Animal Crossing because it has a special New Year's event where it does a New Year's countdown, and I thought that would be a really good way to celebrate the New Year. Yeah, right? Yeah. You were there like every stream. I really appreciated it. Happy 4 years of... Oh, thank you, Ray. And I hope you're having a good day at work. Did you ever see Pastry again after meeting him that first time? No, I didn't. But I hope that one day, if he stumbles into the stream again, I can just say hi to him. And thank you for giving me the idea of putting 1 billion beds in the room. Nice. You should try Skyrim if you like Animal Crossing. I can't say I associate Skyrim with Animal Crossing. Go on, Adicarius. That was the last time Mika and Pastry ever saw each other. I know. But it's okay. Quality. I know, pastry sauce! So back then, pastry was called pastry sauce. So you're right in that I don't see pastry sauce anymore. Now I just get a scary pastry. It's almost like we can still read his message. Oh, wait! What do you mean? Wait, no, but that's pastry sauce, though. This is scary pastry. Whoa, not even I remember pastry. Pastry who? Who? What, spooky pastry? So that was my Animal Crossing days. What else did I have in here? Oh yeah, so I drew this 1 week after streaming because I was really grateful to everybody for all the support they have given me. So I drew this little picture and I posted on Twitter. It's a heartfelt thank you for everyone being so welcoming and kind in my very first week where I was making constant boo-boos and just messing up everything all the time. Every stream was a new way to get scuff. Yeah, it was a happy picture because I was and still am very happy. And I have been here for all 4 years, the entire time. Yes, Ray, you've been here retroactively. Pastry making... Oh my god, Niles, that is so cursed. Why would you... That's when we learned that Mika can draw and force her into the art mines. You think this is you can draw? Bro, so I didn't start digital drawing until about a month before I started streaming. Because I was like, oh, if I'm streaming, I'll probably be making some art. Before, I mostly drew with like pencil on like a sketchbook. But I transitioned to more digital art and I borrowed my mom's old tablet that didn't have a screen. And that's what I used to draw this. I'm still very new, as you can tell. Boo-boos, huh? I think you be wanting that hospital. Points to Weenie Hut General. And she's been stuck in those mines ever since. One day we may send rescue to her. Mika, how do you escape the art mines? You can escape? I didn't know that. Your ability to draw hands make me jealous. I don't think they're very good hands, but thank you, Arfei. You gave up gacha? I never was into gacha. I was thinking the same thing. Everyone makes it look so easy. I don't think they're very good, but I really appreciate it. Hi, Wildest Cannon! Welcome in! And I think one of my worries when I first started streaming was I was just scared. I don't know how harsh the scene is. I thought people would be like, you're terrible, you're a bad streamer, you wasted the 5 minutes of my life, get out of here! But instead, everybody was really nice and really understanding and really supportive, so I wanted to express some appreciation, which is why I drew this picture. Take a comment. Okay, thank you all. Really kind of you. Is that why she has so much gold that your stream she never does gacha? It's true, I don't really tend to use a lot of redeems. Wait, you mean we could have done something else with those 5 minutes? Yeah, you could have drank some water or eaten a cookie. Probably not a burger. If you eat a burger in 5 minutes, you need to eat slower. It's not very good for your digestive system. And then what else do I got? Oh, and then here's a game that I did play on my PC because it's an RPG Maker game. It's not very intensive. So it was Ib. Mika's a terrible streamer. I hate watching her. That's why I always try to watch all her streams or at least lurk out of hate. Spiteful watching. Thank you, Mori. Liquefy a burger first? That's gross. But if I eat a burger in 5 minutes, I have time for another burger though. Why does it look like you're talking very loud to her? Can you hear me? Look, I don't have a lot of experience drawing digitally again. Oh, Mika, we adore you. You've been such a delight. I'm glad I went with my gut that day and said, know what? I'm gonna go on Twitch for the first time in ages. Oh, wait, Pocket. So I was just randomly on like your recommended channels on Twitch. Wait, is this one in the museum? I wish I was in the museum. What do you mean is that one in the museum? Oh, there's a museum scene. I remember it, but I don't remember a thumbnail. Or like, yeah, there's paintings in this one. Mika, I just ate a burger in 5 minutes. Eat slower, pastry. Do you understand the words I'm saying? Don't nobody understand the words you're saying? Why didn't you put best boy in the Ib thumbnail? I didn't know him at the time. This was before I started playing the game. So I only knew Ib. She was on the cover, so I just drew her. Pastry knows what's up. yeah, sure. Pastry knows what's up. I love you, Grinka. I found you through recommended for months. I still remember you got a sub for like 2 or 3 months before you followed me. It was an amazing experience. Thank you for being here, Adicarius. Actually, I went on a D, was curious to see... Oh, thank you for the headpad. To see who was streaming Chrono Cross. Ah! Yes, because I know you were very good at Chrono Cross. You helped me a lot. Gary-less thumbnail? I'm sorry, I didn't know Gary back then. I really like him too. I bought his keychain in Japan. Both my outfit gacha polls have been Grinka tonight. Yay! I remember this. Yeah, this was before Grinka existed. But you know, Arfang, if you want to change my outfit in 3 minutes and, you know, restore the balance to the world, feel free. Oh, thank you for the confetti, Wildest Cannon. And Ib? I have a funny story about Ib. Ib is the game when I found out there's something called peaking in a mic. Because it made me scream so loud that everyone's like, oh my god, my ears! I was like, wait, what's happening? Am I really loud? So I learned to put a limiter on my mic. It was in Ib that I learned that there's something called peaking and there's something called a limiter in the mic because I was screaming so loud. I don't normally play scary games. Yeah, this game is called Ib. It has been remastered and is available on Steam. I actually bought it and I streamed it again because I liked it so much. And when I was in Japan, surprisingly, I found some Ib merch and I bought a couple of it. Like I bought some Ib keychains. Ib, do you like Ib a lot too? Yeah, it's a very cute game. And I actually got a really good ending, but with a lot of help from chat. Turn it off, limit break! And they go down. Yeah, Ib's a really good game. Enough that I streamed it twice. And then I decided to try another RPG Maker scary game, which is The Witch's House, and that's another classic that also got remastered on Steam. I haven't bought the remastered version on Steam though. I only played the RPG Maker, and this one was the longest stream I've had to date. I finished in one stream. I think it took me like 4 to 5 hours. Yoichi was there as emotional support and to direct me on where to go, even though we both have not played this game before. Mark Rinka into Ib instead of mannequins. I feel like that'll make the game more terrifying for me. Oh, you played the original too!
Emotional damage!
Thank you, Pocket! Thank you! Wait, Ib is a novel? No! Is it a retelling of the events of the game? Or is it like a prequel or a sequel? You know what other Oh, sorry, do you mean Witch's House? You know what other RPG Maker got remastered on Steam? I'm not playing Corpse Party, Pipit. So this game, I finished in I think 4 to 5 hours, and that was a little difficult for me. Not just because I've never streamed that long, but also back then, I was using headphones, and I've talked about this before, but I had a pair of headphones that essentially pinch my ears after 2 hours. So if I stream longer than 2 hours, I start getting like physical pain in my ear. But I still wanted to tough through it, so I did finish this game in one stream, but afterwards my ear like hurt for a little while. I await the day we get an RPG Maker that's Octopath style. I mean, you can also just play Octopath 2. Octopath 0 is coming out, and I'm pretty excited for that. Thank you for Hydrate, Pert. I think I was mostly looking for RPG Maker games that were classic, like that I know that people really like them and love them. And also my potato computer can actually handle it, because RPG Maker games are pretty not as intense, like CPU intensive. A game or a game engine? Earthbound? Is Earthbound RPG Maker? Did you play off? I know I have not. Is that also a scary one, Graph? You can play Live Alive. Yes, I did have Live Alive on my Steam wishlist for a while, but then I don't think I have a lot of time right now to play it, so I took it off my wishlist again. Oh, there's another remake. I'll take a look at that. I'll see. I have to see how scary it looks. Some RPG Maker games have surprisingly scary graphics, so I still had to do a little bit of filtering. But Witch's House was very fun. I think I got the better ending, but I'm not gonna spoil for people who haven't played it. Oh, Toby Fox! Isn't he the Undertale guy? Live Alive is great, easy but great. Oh, easy? That's my jam. RPG developer baking is a lot like the Octopath. RPG developer baking? What are you baking? The original Off has amazing music too. Ah, no, that's Toby Keith. Who's Toby Fox? Off is sure a game. One of the game of all times. Oh, that bodes really well. Baking is a... Oh, I've never heard of it. I've only ever heard of RPG Maker. Ah! No, Hugs, your tiny number. My little soda pop. Hi, sis, 4 years. My soda pop, my little soda pop. Oh, thank you, Hugs. You lost your tiny number, though. Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man, but who's Toby Fox? Thank you for gifting a sub to Grab. Thank you, thank you. It's okay, I don't have OCD, but you were the one who gifted 3 subs to make it a tiny number. Oh. Missed opportunity to eat. Yes. This is not super new, sis. This was requested by Trey, and this is a Miku outfit. It's not that new, but maybe you haven't seen it before. But thank you for being here, sis. Nah, what else I got? Yeet Hatsune Miku, are you out of your mind? You yeet me all the time, Hugs. Toby Fox is... Yeah, Toby Fox is the Undertale guy. And then this was... For a very brief moment, I tried to stream an otome game. And I want to stream a game that I haven't played yet. So I picked one that was like relatively cheap. It was a mistake. What was for lunch and dinner? Lunch I had a sausage bun. And then dinner I had microwave spaghetti with meatballs. So this was, I feel like it was a mobile port or something. But eventually the main character doesn't really have a face, and and none of the characters are voiced. Oh my macaroni. I was like voicing characters for like 3 hours because there's no voice acting at all. So I had to voice act everything. I remember losing my voice after a stream. These guys all look the same. It's called aesthetics. They have different hair color, can't you see? The dedication is real. Yeah, I mean, I had to read everything because none of them are voiced. They're like troop of clones. And you know what? It was actually really boring. I guess it's one of those you get what you pay for things. It was really boring. I lost steam like halfway through. Every time I thought something funny or cool was gonna happen, nothing ever really happens. And I was like, I don't think it's worth me losing my voice after every stream because of all this reading. Like, there's a lot of reading, but nothing really happens. So this is one of the few games that I dropped midway. I was like, I don't want to play with you anymore. So I learned a lesson. Don't do otome games on stream, at least not if they're not voiced, because you will lose your voice. Yeah, and also Mori, they're all like, they have different tropes. You have the tsundere, you have the kudere, you have the loyal butler. Wait, Hugs, what? Squirt the man with different amounts of tuna water in a water gun to differentiate them by stench. Wait, why is it all tuna water? At least have like salmon water, tuna water, make filet water, filet o fish water. And speaking of voicing the characters, yeah. So unfortunately I didn't make a picture for that part, but I remember streaming Doki Doki Literature Club. Well, Pastry streamed it. Pastry streamed Doki Doki Literature Club on my server, and then we all, like me and Pastry and a couple people, all voice acted the entire visual novel. That was a lot of fun. Hi, Kung. Did you play Hato Kareshi? I did not. I actually bought the game thinking I might want to stream it one day, but then I found out it's actually heavier than I expected, and I kind of was not as comfortable streaming anymore. So now it's just kind of chilling in my Steam, forever forgotten and collecting dust. Mika doing double duty with voice acting, you have no idea, Night Owls. There was so much reading, especially because I was still pretty new to streaming, so talking non-stop that long for a couple hours was really tough. Like, I didn't know how to pace myself. Oh my god, clones, but what if there was a Star Wars dating sim, but all the dating options were clone troopers? How do you differentiate between them? You're my tuna water, my little tuna water. Time to tuna fish, boop. Oh, you did it, Someone Took Yours. You said you were gonna get all the achievements before the weekend, and you did it, good job. Otherwise, my voice would have died. Actually, I remember I was like, come on, Pastry, you can put more heart into it. And then Pastry's like, you do it. Okay, fine. And then more people joined in, and we're like, oh, you guys wanna come in and voice more characters? So we don't have to do all of them. I feel like voice acting would be fun, but not for like, yeah, 100% of the game. All voice acting is 100% Mika noises. I don't make too much noises. Darn, couldn't even refund it. Wait, can I refund if I never played it? I've had it for a couple years though. If I never opened it, can I still get a refund or is it past the time limit? That character sitting on the chair looks familiar. Ah, I don't know what you mean. Something about the hair? You don't? And there'll be many misunderstandings because of that? That's the fun part. I'm not sure I want to date a stormtrooper. Yes, not too much noises. Why are you coughing, Pastry? You need a cough drop or something? If it's been more than a few weeks, it's too late. Oh, okay. It's okay. I bought it on sale. It was not very expensive anyways. Yes, I did. I did grab. I may have a picture in here too. We might get to that. I did play Mad Father. I got the really bad ending. But then I YouTubed the good ending. And it wasn't even that good of an ending. I did. I thought I was gonna get the true ending, but it turns out I forgot to read a journal at one point. So I missed it. Sorry, I had a lie caught in my throat. I lost my voice after talking normally for 2 hours. Can't imagine trying to keep that up. This was tough. I remember starting to dread streaming this game because I know how tired my voice was gonna get. So eventually I was like, you know what? I'm not having fun. I don't think people were really into the story. I'm dropping it like a hot potato. So I did. And then here's another picture. It's kind of an announcement picture, but this after I beat the game with Yoichi, I decided to stream, like do a collab with David. And I drew this. I drew this as being like, hey, I'm gonna be playing Untitled Goose Game again. And I totally thought I was gonna be a senpai. I was gonna do so good and show David how to do everything. But it turns out that in my first stream, I got carried by Yoichi so hard that I don't actually remember the game. So he had to show me how things were done. Apparently I learned nothing. Ib? Yes, I played Ib. I played Mad Father. I played Witch's House. I didn't play Aoi because that scared me. Just sing for 24 hours a day to increase your voice strength. Wait, 24 hours a day? You first, Pastry. You first. And you have to stream it too, okay? And then... Oh, and then this is I think one of the first JRPGs that I ever streamed. No sleep, only sing. Sorry, I'm busy that day. Which day? It's every day though. If you're busy that day, just do it another day. And you can increase your fire resistance by lighting your toes on fire? Night Owls, I think the best way is to just stay away from fire. You don't need resist. You know, couldn't you played it too, Graph? Yeah! So I thought this was my... Pastry, that's how I burned my thumb. Don't do that. Learn from me. So I really wanted to stream a JRPG. No hugs! I really want to stream a JRPG because right from the beginning, I've been telling people, like, I love JRPGs. Never streams JRPGs. No, Pastry, it was not a fork. It was just my thumb. I was trying to plug in an appliance, but I was a toddler. I was trying to plug in something, and my finger was touching the metal when I plugged it in, and I just got zoinked. Is that any better? I did it as a baby, apparently. Man, they really need to child-proof stuff better these days. You know, Kuni was such a neat idea. It's a pity that your AI party members were so horribly dumb and will waste all your MP and your items. They were okay. I was eventually quite over-leveled, so even if they didn't behave in the best ways, I still got through the boss battles pretty easily. I only played the PS3 version. The DS one had you draw. Oh yeah, I always forget that it originated as a DS game because I played the PS3 version, then I bought it on Steam. Oh yeah, I think the epilogue was a PS3 edition as well. The DS didn't have that. Hags, what? Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm glad you're okay with that. I was thankfully okay. Obviously, I survived. I joined here. First thing I said was a pun, and you said that was a very good sign, so I stopped saying puns. What the smack, Pipit? What did you want me to say? Hi, I'm here to talk about your extended Ghibli. Nino Kuni. I thought you did this year or something. Bro, I'm not clumsy. I don't really get injured heavily. Maybe mild injuries, but I've never broken a bone, okay? I'm pretty careful when it comes to dangerous things. I still remember the specific pun I said. What did you say, Pipit? So I thought Ni no Kuni would be a really good JRPG to try streaming because for one thing, you can name your familiars. So that means I can name them after like people in chat, or we can all talk about what names we want to give the familiars. And I thought that'd be a really fun streaming experience. And also the story of Ni no Kuni. Like I had played it before on the PS3. Then I bought it again on Steam. But I thought the story is relatively straightforward enough that even if I play it once a week, people wouldn't really get lost. Or even if you hopped in the middle of it, you could get caught up pretty easily. Just basically boy saves world. Redeem severe injury. No hugs! What do you call it when your sister is up to a crisis? I forgot that one. I really like it. And I think Ni no Kuni was really fun. It was also one of the longest games that I streamed. I think it took... Nah, I don't remember exactly how much time I spent on it, but it was one of the longest series I had up to date. I was playing it like every week, and it was really, really fun. I have very fond memories of deciding like silly names or naming familiars after people in chat, and then benching them and never using them again. Because I usually just get like 2 or 3 really OP monsters and just staying with them forever. I still did collect a lot though. I just benched them all. Speaking of which, I'm playing Digimon Time Stranger right now, and I'm already doing that. I'm benching everything I catch. Yeah, you said, oh my god, I love dad jokes. Did you know that? This is a very good sign. So I stopped. Why? You get the ones with high defense, attack and defense, and auto attack your way through. I don't do auto attack. I don't like auto battling. I manually, but I do like just manual attacking because I don't like using MP. But yeah, I just get high attack, high defense, and just gun my way through. I remember getting a dinosaur one that was really strong. Digimon Time Stranger! No spoiler, no spoiler. I've only ever played Digimon Cyber Sleuth as well, and it has... I think it's part of the more story-oriented Digimon games, but I am enjoying it, Grav, and I hope you are too. I'm still really early on. I'm only a couple hours in. Oh, yeah. Normal attacks. Of course, normal attacks. I only ever do normal attacks because I don't want to use MP. Did you play Hackers? I did not, but it was for a very, very shallow reason. The main character in Hacker's Memory, his eyes scared me. I don't know why they made his eyes so wide. Every time I have the game, I bought it. But when I played it, I feel like he was staring into my soul. And he was gonna like reach out across the screen and like, I don't know, eat my soul or something. He creeped me out, so I couldn't play the game. I hear good things about it. It was just unfortunate that character design was like that. I'm playing the Invincible right now. It's a game version from a book with the same name. Oh, I don't think I know of the game. It has a good story though. I liked it. Well, I hope Time Stranger also has a good story. Time to make him as a costume. I'm gonna swallow your soul. No, Meowie! So then that was Ni no Kuni. Oh, this one. I'm pretty proud how this picture came out. I got Nintendo Switch Online for a while. And I found out there's a bunch of like retro games you can play for free. Well, free as in it's included in your subscription to Nintendo Switch Online. So I said, hey, I'm gonna try a lot of these like retro games I've never played before. So I spent like a couple hours just playing the first stages of Kirby, Zelda. I don't think I did Sonic, but yeah, you can see in the background. So at that point, that was about the only time I've ever played Kirby, but it was fun. Speaking of Ni no Kuni, is this game your longest stream series, Mika? Ni no Kuni, oh, not anymore. It used to be. Probably Elden Ring took over because Elden Ring is... No, his eyes are so wide, his pupils are so tiny. Compared to like other guy characters in games. Like even other characters in the same game, their eyes are not like that. But yeah, Ni no Kuni was the longest... Hacker's Memory, the main character. I didn't like his eyes, so I didn't play the game. Because I'm gonna be looking at them forever. Like every time I play the game, I'm gonna see him. I don't want to. But I think Elden Ring is probably my longest game because I've spent like 100 or so hours on it. Ni no Kuni probably about 30 or so hours. So this one was really fun. I played a little bit of Zelda, I can't really remember all the retro games I play. I just want to show off how I drew myself kind of pixelated, and I'm pretty proud of that. I was playing around with Krita. I was like, hey, I can make myself look like a retro character. and then I never went back and I never played the Nintendo Switch Online games ever again. Even though I technically could. I still have a subscription, actually. I'm part of a family plan, so I only play about $5 a year. But there's so much, like, big games I'm playing right now, like Digimon Time Stranger, so I don't have time to go back and play retro games. He ugly, no. Like niece, like aunt. Wow, Pippin! I'm not playing it myself, but I'm not discouraging others from doing it. Good Mika. Thank you, Hugs! Thank you! And again, this was still, like, very early on in my streaming days, so I've just been experimenting with, like, drawing in different ways, because digital art was very, very new to me. And then, I don't think I played Yoshi, actually. Did I play any Yoshi? I remember Donkey Kong, Zelda, Kirby. Yeah, I don't really remember what else I played. Oh, this one, I have a story with this one. At that time, we played some weird Mario game. I don't remember what I played. Like I said, it was a long time ago. Oh, this game. It was like the Soviet Union with tanks. Mario? Maybe I don't remember that part. I actually love that game. Which one? Hacker's Memory? It's so cozy. Wait, which game, Hugs? Oh yeah, Purd. I think you were there for this one too. Not my proudest moment. So, I had a sub goal. I honestly don't know what game it is. I've never seen it. I don't know. Spooky. Oh, unfortunately, I have a sad story to share about this one. The reason why I even played Spooky to begin with, like Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, Mika is really scared because for... So, for the first time ever, and the last time ever, I set myself a sub goal just for the heck of it. I was like, if I reach this sub goal, then I will play a scary game. Before I could even announce the goal, in the next stream, someone, Lazy Fangs, give sub like 60 subs or something and immediately decimated my sub goal. Remember, I have not announced this challenge yet. I didn't say, hey, if we reach this sub goal, I'm gonna play a scary game. I didn't say anything. But they just immediately threw, remember, Pastry, were you there? Were you guys there? They just started gifting sub after sub after sub. I was like hyperventilating on stream because I didn't know what was happening. Like, I've never had someone give that much subs before. I was like, what is happening? Why are you doing this? What? Like, I wasn't even celebrating anything. I didn't do anything special. They just popped in and just made it rain. I was like, please, I've reached my sub goal. They're like, oh, wait, what sub goal? So, as a result of that, when that stream ended, I had to immediately announce, hey, we reached a sub goal that I never announced, but I will stay with my word that I will be playing a scary game. And at that time, I thought Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion would be quite fun. And then they were like, oh god, I'm financially ruined. It never came back, pretty much. It was a very memorable stream for sure, in more ways than one. So this is the game where I found out I have motion sickness with first-person games. I didn't know I had that because I don't play first-person games. I only play JRPGs, like, you know, Ni no Kuni, or... Oh, thank you for the comment, Kochiko-san! Thank you! Thank you! Arigatou gozaimasu! I'll stay with my word that I never pronounced anyway. Heck yeah! Why are you so happy, Hugs? Why is there a smiley face? What the smack? So... I thought I would be okay because I never played first-person games ever, and I didn't think I would have an issue with it. Because again, I don't get motion sickness in transport. Like, I don't get sick in like long car rides, for example. So I didn't think I would have an issue. Well, anyways, I started playing this game. Just wait till Mika discovers fourth-person games. You play them at a different time. Fourth-person games? Fourth person? Like, I'm watching someone play it? Technically doesn't mean you guys are playing this in fourth person mode because you're watching me play something. So, Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, about 10 minutes playing, I started to feel really weird. Like, my fingertips went really cold, and I started to feel like a lump in my throat. But I didn't know why I was feeling that way, because again, I've never had motion sickness before. So I keep playing because, again, I didn't know what's happening. 5 more minutes pass, and I start to like get cold sweats, and I'm recognizing the symptoms because I've thrown up before. I was like, wait, I feel like I'm gonna throw up, but why? And then it just happened, and no, it was not a panic attack. I threw up. So I had a garbage can next to me, so I grabbed the garbage can. I muted the mic in time, but you could see me do this. And I still remember Pert saying in chat, "Oh no, Mika, did you throw up?" Like, even though you couldn't hear it. Haha, you puked. Yes, I did. Why are you saying haha though? And I still remember, that's why some games have warnings before you play the game. I don't think Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion had that warning, but either way, like, a lot of people play the game no problem, so I didn't know why I had a problem.
Emotional damage!
So Pert was like, "Did you throw up?" And then Impatient was there too, and then Hugs. You know what? I'm not gonna ask. And I felt so yeah, my tracking shows it. I was like, and then I was like coughing and in tears, but I felt really bad because I hyped up this event for a whole week, saying, "Hey, I'm gonna play a scary game. All of you come watch me. It's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna be so scared, but we're all gonna have a good time." And then 15 minutes in, no, I deleted that VOD because I didn't want to see that anymore. It was a very bad moment for me. So I deleted. That was like one of the few VODs that I threw up. I threw up, Night Owls! I don't want to see myself throw up again. So after throwing up, I still wanted to go through with it because, again, I promised. I said I was gonna play it. So I actually resolved. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have the garbage can next to me. I'll throw up every 15 minutes, but I'll keep playing because I promised that I'm gonna do a full stream of this game. But when I told this plan, everybody rejected me, including Pastry and Perd, and everybody was like, "No, like play something else." Like I remember Pastry saying like, "If you don't take better care of yourself, I'm gonna suplex you." Are you crazy? Look, I just felt bad because I was still pretty new in the streaming scene. I hyped up an event, and it was because of sub goals, so people spent money on it, and I ain't gonna give up 15 minutes in. I was like, you know what? It's okay as long as I have a garbage can next to me. I just didn't want to disappoint people. But everybody was so against it. I was really appreciative of everyone because I really would have gone through with my plan. But everybody, I'm sorry. Again, I was like pretty new. I won't do it anymore much. And everybody actually threatened to leave. They were like, "If you don't stop playing this game and switch to something else, we're leaving the stream right now." So I was like, "Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna take a break. Then I'll come back and play some Ni no Kuni." So that stream, I actually stopped that stream. So it was a separate VOD. And then I started a new stream and I played some Ni no Kuni and I felt a lot better. Hi, Elliot. Long time no see. It's a good thing you have a good community. There are freaks who would have tortured you for a whole stream like that. I am very, very eternally grateful for people looking out for my well-being and like telling me when I'm doing things like that I'm not supposed to. Streams a scary kid loses 20 pounds in a week. It's worth knowing you switched a little. Yes, but that day though, yeah, that day I switched to Ni no Kuni because I said I want to play. You guys asked me to play something that's not gonna make me sick, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna play more Ni no Kuni. I have the most amazing night hotel view. It sucks. Wait, is it amazing or is it not? It's a train track. Well, there's some cool trains out there. You can wave to the people in the trains. Yeah, imagine hugs. I'm gonna pretend that you'll be one of those people telling me to take better care of myself, and that you will not do something like !redeem severe injury. So yes, I don't think I made a picture for this. Oh wait, I think I did. Yes, I did. We'll get to Little Nightmares afterwards. It's cool, but not when you hear a train every 30 minutes. Yeah, I hope you zone it out soon though. And I hope you're able to sleep and that there's not too many trains in the middle of the night. Hoyer! Hugs! So this is the game, the moment when I found out that I had first-person motion sickness. And then from there, I had to avoid those games. I learned a lot about myself that day. What? What? Also, Mika, I'll never forgive you for cooking spaghetti in a microwave. That's okay, I forgive myself, because there's nothing to forgive. I don't know why I put this picture in here. I think this was I think I was trying to do a New Year. I think this was like the last stream I did on Animal Crossing or something, so I wanted to say goodbye. I don't remember why I put this picture here. But I remember having a lot of fun making these pictures and making my motto like do poses that fit in with whatever that I'm trying to show off. I'm currently sitting at a restaurant that has a dress code. Oh, fancy! I'm wearing some pretty fancy clothes in Animal Crossing too. I got a whole matching hat and a matching sweater. Whoop. Oh yes, so after the terrible experience in Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, I asked people, like, what? I still want to do a scary game because that was a sub goal. What scary game would you guys recommend that you think I can play? And a lot of people recommended Little Nightmares because it's a third-person perspective game, so I probably won't get sick playing it. So I was like, okay, let's give this one more try. And it turns out that it was super fun. It was scary, but it was not debilitatingly scary. Can't believe Mika... Did I eat a gnome? I don't remember eating a gnome. Was there such a scene? And I remember Pastry also bought this game and was playing it at the same time as me. And he was always just a little ahead of me, so he could tell me like what to do. Yeah, you were like, okay, I just got through this part, so I'll tell you what to do here. I did... Maybe I don't remember that scene. But Little Nightmares turned out to be really fun, and I enjoyed it so much. I actually played both Little Nightmares 1 and 2, and now I'm playing with Pastry. And so Little Nightmares 3, I'm playing with Pastry for every Sunday. We'll probably beat it this Sunday, though. There was a scene where 6 ate a gnome. In Little Nightmares 1 or Little Nightmares 2, do you remember? It was entirely Mika 2. 6... Hey! Why are you blaming 6's actions on me? 1? Huh! I don't think I remember. You didn't play 2. Oh! Well, thankfully, 3 does not feel really related to 1 or 2, so it doesn't matter if you didn't play 2. But yeah, I'm grateful to those people who recommended Little Nightmares to me because it was the perfect game. It was a little scary, but not too scary that I couldn't get through to it. It was also third person, so I didn't get sick at all. Also, we can play Little Nightmares 3 again next December. 2 more chapters. Wait, what? There's more? Wait, next December? What do you mean? Next 2026 December? Or this December? Oh, well, okay. Well, good that we already paid, so we don't have to pay for it again. So that was Little Nightmares? What? They're announcing 2 more chapters in 1 year? Okay. Alright, well, if I'm still streaming by then, let's play it again. And here's another game that I played that I had a lot of fun with. Undertale! I think a lot of people... I don't know, Pastry. Who knows what the future holds? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so... I don't know, Pastry! You better be. I'll try! So Undertale was another game that I streamed. And I'll unsub. Well, I mean, if I'm not streaming anymore, you should. You shouldn't be subbing if I'm not even there anymore. Anyway, Mika definitely... I know I did a pacifist route and I streamed it, so I have witnesses and VOD witness that I did pacifist route. I will never pick the other routes. And when I found out that there's a pacifist route, that was the first route that I knew I had to do. I didn't do it. I did not do it. So Undertale was also really fun. This is another classic game that a lot of people... Why will you trust Pastry? He's always lying about me. Why are you always lying? Why are you always lying? I'm not Elliot. I'm celebrating my 4th year. It's like the opposite of retiring. I killed Tori by mistake on my first try. No, did you restart your save? She was like, dogs, I hate them. What? Undertale. Oh, Grav, did you play... Wait, what's the sequel? Deltarune? Of course, Mika did the pacifist route because kids were not one. Yeah, whatever, Pit-Bit. No, restarting the save didn't even cross my mind. Oh, okay. Usually when things go wrong, my first instinct is to restart my save. I was just sad for a bit. Oh, but you got over it. It's okay. I don't need to save Tori. I'll just get over it and keep going. Wow, Mika, you've been wearing the same shirt for months. It's okay. I wash it in between and I have like 5 of the same shirt. I'm good. Me and Zyman are done factoring the Ebby. Wait, so holy crap, this new area is new. Did you beat the game or did you not beat the game? Oh, did you play Deltarune, Grav? I was like, oh no. Oh well. Moving on. Okay, that's fine then. Yeah. Now, I'm excited to see you two finish it and then get the best ending. Yes, please do, Lighthouse. If I'm available, I definitely want to witness it. I play all the chapters else. Does the last chapter end in a cliffhanger? That's one of the reasons why I haven't played. I played chapters 1 and 2 of Deltarune, but when I heard more chapters were coming out, but they don't finish a story, I was kind of afraid that I'm gonna leave myself hanging again. So I think I'm gonna wait till it's all done, and then I'm gonna play it again. Cliffhangers are very painful, especially when there's no ETA. Thankfully, Undertale is like a complete game. So I didn't have that. It was really fun. I've never played a game like Undertale before. The way they handle combat is very creative. It's a game made with love. And I see why this is one of the classic all-time favorite games, and I'm happy that I played it. Nope, very late game. Lots of updates have happened, and manufacturing is early game now. Oh, Pastry, you play Abiotics as well? I need to drink some water. Oh, I didn't know you play Abiotics, Pastry. There's so many zones now. So many. So many water coolers. So little time. Oh yeah, and then I also started collabing with more people. I don't really have space to fit in all the collabs that I've ever done throughout the 4 years, but I played Humans Fall Flat. It was one of the first collabs that I've done. Extremely chaotic game, really fun. Sometimes I borderline had slight motion sickness, but I was mostly okay. But it was just fun, just like screaming and lots of it was a very chaotic combo. It was a very fun game. I don't know if I can handle playing it again though. It was a very chaotic. She only wait, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I love Half-Life and survival games. Oh, Half-Life, a game that I can't play. Human Fall Flat is so funny with friends. It really was. She only included the one she likes. The collab she didn't include, she secretly hates that person. I just don't have the space. Hoyer! Hoyer, no! I remember these times like they were yesterday. I don't think you were there yet, Icarius. This was really early on. I think you've only been here for a couple months, right? You remember these times? Oh boy, it's a very lively light. Yeah, right? This was before Soleil got her 2D model. You're in for a ride, Pastry. The past 2 zones, I thought, this is the game that never ends. It just goes on and on and on. Let me pretend. Oh, so yeah, Icarius. Remember when you were in chat and you were like, go, Mika, go. I remember that. I beat the game with the path right before 1.0. I don't know when that is, but I hope you have fun going back to it again. It sounds like did you play early access, Pastry? It's early access, wasn't it? Now, I think I reached some kind of milestone, which is why I said I was going to play Jump King. But unfortunately, I no longer remember the milestone. I know that Jump King is not a game that I would have willingly played, especially if Mika, look at the food channel I posted in the menu. Okay, I'll look at it after stream. Thanks, Elliot. I did the test before it even hit early access. Dang. Actually, I feel like a lot of games you're like that. You play it before it even hits early access. You're on constant lookout for new games. Whereas I'm like, oh, this game is out. I'll wishlist and wait for a sale. Sorry, having not been there. I don't have much to add right now, but I'm looking forward to next year's recap when I'm actually part of it. We'll get there. I have a lot of feelers. What are you, a bug? You got feelers? Yeah, I feel there's a new game in the works. A patient feeler is terrifying. Oh my god, what if someone redeems me to draw that? Ugh. So again, I think there was some kind of milestone that I wanted to celebrate, which is why I played, I think, 4 hours of Jump King. Let me just say I did not get very far. I keep falling all the way back down. I basically did as well as I thought I would, which was not very well. My friends make fun of me because I wishlist free to play games. Wait, why? That does confuse me, Green Kitty. Why? What were you waiting for? Dang, there isn't an art redeem today. Of course there isn't. I don't think there will be one tomorrow too, because tomorrow after stream I have something I have to do, so I need to end on time. But Sunday, Pogo's stuck with rubber band mode and on in a collab. Mika just dragging them back to the bottom. I don't have I've never played Pogo stuff. Ha, she likes to know when games come. Don't judge me. I wasn't judging you. I just want to know. I don't understand. But I want to. No, I wishlist them well after they're out. Okay, now I'm really wondering. Now I really want to know. What are you waiting for, Green Kitty? It's not going to go any cheaper unless they pay you to play it. -$5. Maybe Space on Computer? Yep, maybe. But I feel like it was a free-to-play game. It's probably not that big of a game. Probably like a more indie kind of game. No, I have tons of space. Okay, Green Kitty. We're trying to give you benefit of the doubt. You're not making this very easy. I got 7 more water coolers for you. Oh, how many do you have total now? Maybe you like to share your support. Huh? Like to share your support? Support of what? I just do. Oh, okay, it's okay, Green Kitty. You do whatever works well for you. No judgment from me. Just a little bit of confusion, but that's not new. Probably like 50. I think you should aim for 100. I think you should blockade the whole base with water coolers so Lighthouse can't get back in. Damn, nice Green Kitty wishlist my game. I finally made it. when you streaming Kingdom Hearts 3, never. Anyways, there's so much soda pop. Soda pop's on me! Oh my god! Got whiplash! My little soda pop. Thank you for gifting a sub to Green Kitty. Don't look! You can hear the judgment in Mika's voice. No, I'm just confused. I'm not judging. It's very helpful. You see, they want more water coolers. They were bullying me. Wait, well, I wasn't. I can't speak for other people. I wasn't. And thank you, Zame. I later played Jump King again with Jideo, Pastry, and Sanat. There's a co-op mode. Thankfully, collision is disabled, so we can't really help or sabotage each other. But it was nice to play it with a little bit of company. I still keep falling all the way back down. It's a very disheartening game. I know streaming of Kingdom Hearts 3. Very detailed explanation, please. Okay, I don't want to. Next! Stinka! Skunka! Make up your minds! But I think it was still a pretty fun experience because I hear so many people talk about Jump King and quote-unquote the hot babe at the top. Never made it to the top. Can't tell you if there is a hot babe there or not. But I can tell you there is an old man in a tent at the very bottom because I saw him a lot of times. That's not very detailed at all. Detail is a subjective term, Tidbit. There is a hot babe. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Well, there is an old man in a tent at the very bottom. You know why I know? Because I see him like every 5 minutes. He has a lot to say. I need to drink some water. It's you when you reach it. Psh. So you're so smooth, Pastry. Ow! Now. So I don't know why I did this. It's not even Canada today, but I decided to try to be very intellectual. Yeah, he's old, just wants company, poor guy. Well, he will have a lot of company there because people keep falling down there. Stinky, don't call me Stinky. The princess is not the hot babe. Oh wait, the princess is the hot babe. So I decided to try doing a intellectual stream. This was before Duolingo got all weird. I'm not Stinky. Someday I want to be an old person in a tent making fun of someone doing ridiculous stunts to try and get a hot babe. Just go to a local skate park. I think you'll have more than enough material to work with there. So here oh man. I don't know why I wanted to show off my geography skills. Hi, Fruit Salad Puncher! Fruit Salad Puncher is also one of the OGs that's been here for a very long time. Thank you, Fruit Salad Puncher. And I decided to want to show off my geography skills. Not... As you can see, not everybody agreed with the results. Are you saying I'm old? No, okay, I say when the time comes, go to your local skate park. So I did a geography stream where I had to basically label the provinces on a map. Both American and Canadian. I think I broke a lot of people's hearts that day. Not mine, but some people were a little bit sad. France is the capital of Russia. Listen! Can't believe Mika just said I should go. You said you want to go live in a tent. Oh my god, Fruit Salad Puncher, you followed me like 1 week after I started streaming. Crazy. I didn't call you old. You said you want to do that when you're old. I'm like, okay, when the time comes, go to a skate park. I never got to do the French Duolingo because I didn't get around to it, but I did try taking a Canadian citizenship test. I failed. And I tried to name places on a map. I kind of passed. And then Pastry actually redeemed me drawing myself doing it. Let me just like skip this. So this one, this was me trying to name all the all the provinces. Didn't do the best, but Pastry did an art redeem of me saying, I forgot the exact theme of the art redeem, but it was something representing my performance in the geography test. Mika, hell, my birthday is soon. I'm old man. When's your birthday, Sheen? You just knew that they were going to AI, so you skipped it. Yeah, maybe that's why with Duolingo, but I don't remember the theme. But as you can see in the background, I did my best. And then There was my very first karaoke stream. Oh, it is coming up. Your birthday is Halloween candy discount day. You can buy so many cheap candy to celebrate your birthday. Nice scene. So I have been planning on doing my very first karaoke stream to celebrate my 200 followers for a little while. So I started rehearsing in secret, but I didn't want to announce it yet. No, I'm saying that you can buy cheap candy. Why you twist my words like that? Why are you always lying? And then there was a mishap that happened with this picture. You know what? You know what's the mishap? How I was rehearsing for the karaoke stream was I had my OBS opened and I was recording myself singing so I can play it back to see how I did and know what to work on. I accidentally pressed start streaming instead of start recording. So I didn't realize that I was streaming myself singing. And I think I got through like 2 songs or 3 songs before I looked at chat and saw there were people in chat cheering me on. I was mortified because again, I didn't realize I was streaming. Then people were like, woo, go Mika! I immediately ended stream and never mentioned a word of that. I just pretended it didn't happen. I deleted the VOD and I just didn't say anything. But they're like, what was that about? Nothing? But because I basically outed myself as practicing karaoke, I was like, okay, smack it. No more waiting. Yeah, I know, but like, I mean, like, I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, it took a while, Pastry. It took a while. They were really nice about it, but I was really, really mortified. At that time, I didn't want to talk about it. Now I can talk about it, obviously. But then I was like, you know what? I've already outed myself as practicing for karaoke. I'm just gonna do it. So I immediately drew this picture and said, smack it, we're doing it live. I'm gonna be doing a karaoke stream like next week. Yes, Pert, this one. It went really well. Obviously I have been practicing for a while already. It's just that no matter how much I practiced, I felt like it wasn't enough. And I remember for the first couple songs, my whole body was shaking when I was singing because I was so nervous. But eventually I warmed up a little bit, and I think by the 4th or 5th song, I was just singing normally. And I feel like I was able to perform at a level that I wanted to, and I was quite happy about it. He says, oh, thank you, Bert! I remember singing that one song you really like, the Proud of Me song. So that was my first karaoke stream, and then ever since then I've had like 2 or 3 karaoke streams. They're rare because karaoke streams take a lot out of me. Like when I plan one, I basically do nothing but rehearse for about a month. Like every waking hour, if I'm doing something else, I'm like, why am I doing anything other than rehearsing? So don't expect too much or any more karaoke streams for me, because again, they take a lot out of me. Wake me up inside, wake me up inside, call my name and save me from the dark. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. And then there's a picture. Oh, here's another JRPG that I played. It's a really cute game that I play from my Switch. It's called Wake Me Up for McDonald's. The Cruel King and the Great Hero. I don't think a lot of people have played this game, but it's also made by the developers who did, what is it? The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. Also, Pastry added that X on the dragon's eye. Pastry, I don't know if you remember. Originally, the dragon didn't have that X, but Pastry was like, why does it look like you're punching the dragon? I'm like, no, it doesn't. And he's like, yes, it does. And he sent me this picture back with the X added. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, you added that X, Pastry. I'd rather Dairy Queen, like Mika promised. Okay, if I go to Dairy Queen, is there something you want me to get on your behalf, Maury? Yeah, it is very cute, Hugs. If you like this entire game, the graphics are like this. It's a very sweet and very cute, wholesome game. If you want a more lighthearted RPG, I do recommend The Cruel King and The Great Hero. Director, Mika likes cute games. Try the Avenue for future content, Mika. Go on, Lighthouse. Well, what you got in mind? Eat the burger in less than 5 minutes. What? Actually, what? I don't remember. Oh, I had that tonight. What, you had burger tonight? Dang, the girl in the thumbnail is kind of cute. I wish she'd stream. Oh, like the little girl in the middle? No, I don't think she streams. She's a hero. Blah, blah, blah. Get the bacon 2 cheese deluxe. Does McDonald's have a bacon 2 cheese deluxe? I don't think. I mean, what kind of credit card should I get? What kind of credit card should you get? I think, okay, honestly, Hugs, I think a lot of credit cards, they offer some kind of incentive, whether it's like points for a store or cash rebate or like look for a credit card that has like benefits that you really like and will use. Or like some give you discounts at places. No, the girl in the white shirt winking. Ah, I see what you did there, Zame. If you wait a couple more minutes, you might see her. You said DQ. Oh, but that's no Dragon Quest and Dairy Queen. Yeah, McDonald's is famously known for oh, I don't think I've ever had a DQ burger because I go there for ice cream. No, I don't think I've had a burger at DQ before. I do know they make burgers and I heard they're surprisingly yummy. I just never had the opportunity. Daddy Quasier. What's a Quasier? Then why are you bonking me? Because the attention span of an ant. Wait, how much attention span does an ant have? Oh, their ice cream sucks? What do you mean? I love Dairy Queen ice cream, especially the soft serve. Maury said this and you said you would eat it. Oh! I was asking Maury though. See? Look, see? And I somehow turned DQ to Dragon Quest. You know, that's funny because when people talk about Dragon Quest, I just drank water. I just put down my water bottle. Okay, I'll drink again. Oh, and you know, I remember that this is a stream in one of the Cruel King and the Great Hero streams. This was before, listen, this was before I had a cooldown on Hydrate. Biggest mistake of my life because in one of the streams on this game, I had like a sore in my mouth. It was like I bit my lip, so it like swelled up. And you know how like those sores really hurt, right? Every time I drank water, it hurt, and people started spamming Hydrate like crazy. After that, I set a cooldown. How about I got you to hydrate for this one? How after I got you to hydrate? I know. I'll hydrate right now. I don't feel pain right now, so I'm good. Sorry, Maury, I'll take you DQ with pastry wife. Hey, can you get me some DQ too while you're at it? Be extremely hydrate. Hydrate? I'm so mad at the water. H2O this! No, you stood up. I didn't stood up Maury! Maury, how about... Why would I reward you? You're not rewarding me, you're just treating me. It's different. I didn't say I did anything to deserve it. I just want it. I'm just gonna be a little shameless if it means free ice cream. And then... Oh, here's another cute game that I also played. At least I trust that you and Pastry Wife wouldn't stand me up. Oh, well, Pastry Wife wouldn't stand me up. Pastry, though. I love some Dragon Quest, too. I feel like I played Dragon Quest 11S. It was fun. But I don't think Dragon Quest is really for me. It's a little bit too slow paced, and I don't like the silent protagonist part of it. Oh, hey, thank you, Drag! Thank you, I really appreciate it. See you, bye-bye. What the heck, I would not? Hi, Drag, yeah, hi, Drag, you're cool. I feel like, especially what bothers me is every time you want to save, you have to go through like 3 lines of dialogue. Oh yeah, happy birthday. Well, happy stream birthday. But yeah, it is his stream birthday. I paid you a stand-up donut. Never gonna stand you up, never gonna stand you down, never gonna turn around and desert you. So Mail Mole is also it's like a bit of a platformer, and that was also another very cute game that I played. I think there's a bunch of clips from when I was dying too, because it's a very time-sensitive platformer, which I'm not really good at, but you know, ow! But you know what? The characters are very cute, so it was still a very, very fun game. Oh, you bog me, Pert. And then... Oh yeah, and then I did unpacking. I think it was from this stream that I got the idea of the box redeem, because I really liked... I was like, you know what? This is a really cool picture. Maybe I can do the box redeem IRL. So I think this is how I got a box redeem. And then unpacking was also really fun. This game I got to play... No, you know what I mean, Pastry. You know what I mean. Look, it's the exact same box. Now I'm actually getting... You know, I have done that before. I came across a big box for a fridge. I just climbed in there and I chilled for a little while. I'm like the opposite of claustrophobic, where like small spaces make me feel very like secure. It's like big empty places, you feel like enemies can charge at you from all distances, right? But if you're in a box, you're basically safe. I'm not a cat! I'm not a cat! I just like boxes. Wait, AR. No, I'm not scared of wide open spaces. I'm just saying if you have me choose between like a big wide space and a box, I'll probably go in the box. And you know, it's like a fort. And who doesn't like a secret fort? So unpacking this game, I actually got to play for free thanks to Pastry. Because Pastry gifted me a 1 month of Xbox Game Pass on my PC. I don't know. I think you had like a promo or something, but you didn't. I don't think you spent money on that the one free month, but you just gave me a code and I got 1 month. And Unpacking was one of the games on there. So I finished this game while I still had that 1 month subscription. So I got to play this game for free. Unpack that. And this game as well was really fun. I remember that the game told a story through unpacking like the character. You find out like the things that they went through as they were growing up and where they were in life. There were like a lot of like little hints and little clues that you gotta, you know, unpack. I was just mostly having fun with putting things in places they shouldn't be though. Mika, what time is it? Maybe a storm. Oh no, Zame, it is so clear out you can see the Milky Way. I don't think there's a storm coming. It's me. I'm the weather forecast. I can tell you anything about the weather. Did you know Milky Way is also a chocolate bar that I have never eaten before because I don't eat chocolate?
It's peanut butter jelly
What the?
time. Peanut butter
Jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly. Y'all, it's not happening. Stop dancing in advance because it is. Because a storm that is approaching. I just held off a storm. Why would you say I am the storm? Why do you boot me for? Anyway, so and then after finishing this game, I actually started Omori, but then the Xbox Game Pass expired, and I was too cheap to buy it, so I only played about 1 hour of Omori. Mika can't contain me. Are you an SCP? Lighthouse, we have to contain Zanmei. I must see you, Arfang. Thank you so much for being here. It was so nice to see you, and thank you for all your years of support. Take care. Have a good night. I think she would, and also Arfang was also one of the OGs. Back then they had another name, and every time they pop in chat, they will always say, "Hey, staying hydrated," and I will always hydrate even if they didn't redeem it because it was just like our thing. Then they were gone for a little while, and then they came back, and it was a very exciting moment for me. I'm like, oh my god, you're back! It's always very exciting when like people that you thought left, they came back, they remembered me. Mika has forced my hand. I didn't do nothing. I already know Zame is an SCP, just not as dangerous. Wait a second, you always trying to contain me, but not Zame? That's not very fair. Oh, it's like iHeart and me. Oh no, Zame! Contain them! My hat's gonna fall off! You want me to stretch when I'm dancing?